just showing how to use the maps. So if you first go to the website, um, you will see that it is showing the percentage of Brooklyn that is Asian. So the more red somewhere is, that means the more Asian it is. For instance, in these very dark areas, that means it's 60+% Asian. In these very light areas, it's 0 to 10% Asian. If you want to see a district, you can just click this and the districts will show up. So currently it's the assembly districts that we currently have. You can switch between them. So this would be the letters proposal for assembly. This would be the letters proposal for the Senate. If you want to see detailed aggregate statistics about each district, you can just click on the label for a district and it'll show up on the side with some statistics about the general population. For instance, Asians in 2010 were 39% of this district, or you can look at the citizen voting age population. To remove a district from this side view, you can just click the header. If you want to look at different areas of New York, you can just go to this view section and look through the different areas. There are other variables you can look at, such as the citizen voting age population. Let's hide these. So this is still percent Asian, but with the citizen voting age population instead of just the population. There are some other variables you can look at around here, such as the median household income. We see that the color scale changes from red to blue. Blue now represents the amount of income. So the very darkest areas have above $186,000 in income, and the very light areas only have from $9,000 to $44,000. If an area is gray, that means the census did not give us data for this particular variable. We see that in a large stretch of Sunset Park, there just is no data available there. Lastly, you can also toggle between past and present. So the past would be the 2010 data for the 2010 redistricting cycle, and the present would be today. Now I'm going to show 3 slightly more advanced features that may not be super useful. So if we click Show Pluralities, then we show 4 different races and ethnicities. So Asian is still red. Now Black is green. Hispanic or Latino is orange, and non-Hispanic white is blue. What this means is if an area is, for instance, if an area is red, that means Asians are the most populous group in that area. However, if it's a very light red on here, that means Asians are only a weak plurality. If it's a dark red, that means Asians are a majority. And you can switch back to just showing Asian. Another advanced feature is if you're looking at a particular plan, such as the letters plan, and you want to know what street this is, then you can click Inspect Streets. And now when your mouse is hovering over the map, it'll sort of indicate where the streets are. And say you're hovering over a street here, if you just click, it'll show you that street. If you move your mouse away, it'll disappear. So if we want to see what the northern border here of letter Senate G is, we can just pull our cursor here, click, and we see that it's 62nd Street. Similarly, if we want to see the northern border of AB, we drag up here until it's getting that horizontal street, click, and we see it's Church Avenue. Lastly, we can draw our own communities um, and understand what aggregate statistics are in them. So if you open the communities panel and press the plus button, um, and then press your cursor down and just drag around the community that you want to know about. It's important to keep your cursor down and at the community you started with, which has this outline. If you let go, then it creates a community. Then it draws the community for you and shows you some aggregate statistics.